Good afternoon, folkers. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. It's one of those things, wherever you're at in the world. Not that I have that many, international followers. Look, this is what I want to do this morning. It's May 4th, 2020, on a Monday. Got partly clear skies or partly cloudy or whatever you want to say. No trails just yet. Anyway, so look, I wanted to go over this chart given out on the CDC website showing the COVID-19 deaths as of April 25th, 2020. Okay, not really what is shown when you Google the numbers or you go to worldmeters.com where they show the COVID-19 deaths by country or by state or whatever the case may be. You'll see a completely different number. Right now it's about, they're saying close to 70,000 COVID-19 deaths. But when you go to this chart and look at April 25th, you'll see a completely different number. Okay, now I know April 25th was last week. Okay, but, and this is also something that BuzzFeed points out. BuzzFeed is, you know how they are. You go to BuzzFeed website, they'll debunk the whole idea that the CDC revised the numbers now. But they're not telling the truth. They're lying, because what they point out is that these are the number of deaths as of April 25th. But if you go back and look at the deaths that they were reporting as of April 25th, everywhere else, it's completely different than what this number is that I'm about to show you. So let's go down to it. All right. So now, here we have, as you can see, this is the chart. Okay. Data as of May 1st, 2020. Now I want you to pay attention to this. Week ending date. All right. The week ending date. Let's go all the way down to April 25th, 2020. Okay. Total deaths. You'll see here. All right. Total deaths. Right there. Oh, shoot. Total deaths. Data as of May 1st. 37,308. 37,308. Okay. Now, deaths from all causes. 719,438. Percentage of expected deaths. 90%. 90. I don't even know what that means. But look at here. Pneumonia deaths. 64,000. 64,382 pneumonia deaths. Okay, all together. All right. Now, this is about, if you go look at the numbers from May 25th or from April 25th that they showed other places, this is about, there's about 10,000 more deaths that weren't attributed to COVID-19 pneumonia. So let's say April 25th, other sources are saying that there were about 52,000 COVID-19 deaths. So if you take that number and you subtract it, it's about 12,000 deaths that weren't attributed to COVID-19 that had to do with pneumonia. But I want you to see here. Influenza deaths. Okay? This is from February 1st to April 25th. There have been only 5,846 deaths from the flu. And look, influenza or COVID-19, deaths from pneumonia, influenza or COVID-19, 90,165. Now, deaths with pneumonia and COVID-19, 16,564. Okay? They're saying the total COVID-19 deaths are 37,308. So, if only 16,000 were with pneumonia, deaths with pneumonia, COVID-19, what other kind of deaths is COVID-19 causing? What is that? 37,308? What other deaths? What other type? How else can COVID-19 kill somebody? That's the question we got to ask here. What other way is COVID-19 killing people other than pneumonia? Are we missing something here? Oh, no, we're not. Because guess what? Deborah Birx told us what? That any death that has occurred where there has been a confirmed COVID-19 case or a assumed COVID-19 death, it doesn't matter if you died from a heart attack, it doesn't matter if you died from a brain aneurysm, a stroke, none of that stuff. If you had the COVID-19 when you died, then you're going to be added to this number. You understand? 37,308. Pneumonia deaths with COVID-19, 16,564. Influenza deaths, 5,846. So, obviously, COVID-19 is snatching deaths away from the influenza. That's probably what's happening, right? So, at the end of the day, if you look at past seasons of influenza deaths and compare it to now, you'll see that it's about evening out, right? There were 80,000 influenza deaths in 2018. There was no shutdown, anything like that. Now you only have 5,846. And then from December to February, there was about 20,000, 30,000. So there's 35,000. If you add that to this number, we're on par to be around the normal influenza deaths rate for every season. But, you know, they had to take some deaths from influenza. Perhaps. I'm not asserting anything, but that's what it kind of looks like when you look at this chart. All right, let's go to some notes, because I don't want to be, All right, so the provisional data present on this page, including the weekly provisional counts of deaths in the United States due to COVID-19 deaths from all causes and percent of expected deaths, number of deaths received over number of deaths expected based on data in previous years. Pneumonia deaths, excluding pneumonia deaths involving influenza. Pneumonia deaths involving COVID-19, influenza deaths, and influenza and deaths involving pneumonia, influenza, or COVID-19 by week ending date. So they're just making numbers do what they want them to do. Provisional death counts are based on death certificate data received and coded by the National Center of Health Statistics as of May 1st. Death counts are delayed and may differ from other publishing sources. Yeah, no crap. And I'm about to get to another source. I'm going to take y'all to another source so you guys understand what's going on here. So, $37,308 COVID-19 deaths, right? 16,564 with pneumonia. Again, what other kind of death is COVID-19 causing? We went over that. All right. Now I want to go to a different source, and I'm going to show you what numbers they gave as of May 25th. Since BuzzFeed want to say, oh, this is as of May 25th. So, you know, you guys are not really good, blah, blah, blah. All right, BuzzFeed. Let's see what you're talking about here. Let's go to another source. Boom. Okay. Now, this is from CBS. Coronavirus updates from April 25th, 2020. All right. Let's get into this. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping. The death toll from the coronavirus surpassed 200,000 on Saturday, with more than 50,000 of those deaths in the U.S. Meanwhile, the Centers for Disease Control added 6 new symptoms to the list of possible signs of coronavirus. What does that say? Over 50,000 deaths as of May 25th. So, what exactly are we talking about here? 50,000 deaths, BuzzFeed. It doesn't exactly jive with the 37,000 deaths that you see on the CDC website, does it? No, I don't think it does. You tell me, though. Am I reading this correctly? Or what's going on here? What's the discrepancy? I'll tell you what the discrepancy is. Mainstream media is trying to push this fear-mongering BS onto the masses to get you to try to stay your ass in the house. See, they don't want you to want to come out the house. They're going to give you information to make you want to stay in the house. Oh, well, people saying that CDC revised the numbers down. Oh, they don't know what they're talking about. It's as of May 25th. But bro, May 25th. And I remember this number because I look at the numbers every day to see what they're talking about. 50,000 deaths, COVID-19. All right. $37,000 as of May 25th. 16,564 from pneumonia. Okay. 5,846 influenza deaths. Wow. I mean, COVID-19 just came and snatched the deaths away, didn't they? Oh, man. Pneumonia deaths, 64,000. All right. Deaths from all causes. 719,438. All right. So, what are we talking about here, people? Focus. Let me know. Let me know what's up. Let me know what y'all think. What are we looking at here? What kind of numbers are we receiving? Did the people that assume that the CDC revised the numbers down, were they wrong in assuming that? If you look at what other sources were saying about May 25th, over 50,000 deaths. But the CDC says 37,000. Y'all tell me. Anyway, I'm going to get at y'all later. I'm going to come at y'all with some more stuff a little bit later on. And, yeah, a lot going on today. So, look out for my next video, and I'll holler at y'all later. Much love. Peace out. Make sure you share this video, like, subscribe. Peace.